trying to lock it in here so you guys can see some stuff. Well, we're out here at we're out here on the busy side of Rosal's Ferry Road on the west side of Charlotte at CSX Pinoca Intermodal Yard. In the distance there, you can see the intermodal trains either being stacked on or taken off. It looks like they're being put on. I'm gonna try to get you the best frame here I can. They got two cranes working. We got a switcher coming in on the left here, and it sort of surprised me because on past the intermodal to the right of what you're looking at, I can see the main line switch is green, but I can't see the signals behind me to tell if something's coming or not. It's Friday afternoon, about 5 minutes to 6. I happen to be out here in this area, so thought I would grab some footage. The last video was, everybody liked it a lot, so I thought I would try to get some more of this footage here. I am hoping that we'll get something coming past us here, but on one of the main lines here, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Well, it looked like there was two cranes working. It only looks like there's one working now. And I wish I could get a better angle on this. There's really nowhere else to get. As you can see here, I'm going to zoom out for a minute, and I'm going to pan over here to the right. As you can see how the main line on the left goes straight through the yard, and on the right hand side there where that big truck is coming, that forest area, that wooded area there, Rosal's Ferry Road goes off to the right and then it circles back to the left. I don't know if you can see this, but way up here in the distance, let me see if I can get in on that. Way up there. See that car crossing? Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. Right there at that crossing is the other red light. So Rosal's Ferry Road that went to the right of the trees breaks back to the left, and it's the same distance away from the railroad track as I am here. And that's that green signal. You can see that car going across. So the road sort of breaks off to the right and then goes back to the left, and it parallels this main track, CSX line, all the way up into Cherryville and on up into Bostic. And eventually it gets up there and sets up where it splits off, and the freight line goes to the left and the coal line breaks off to the right and goes through the Clinchfield loops. And so we're just sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and try to get back in on this crane again. Again, apologize, but I'm zooming in probably at least a half mile. Maybe we can get some decent footage of him loading them on here. Looks like he's working on that train on the left, so I'm gonna let the camera run here for a little bit and see if we can get anything. Interesting enough, I'm going to zoom out here real quick on this little switcher right here to the left. We got some UP grain cars here coming into the CSX line. And then right here on the back end, looks like we got a brand new lease grain car. I don't know if you can call any of them brand new, but he sure is nice and pretty and shiny. So we'll just go ahead and follow him on into the yard here and see what happens. A lot of times I get kind of lucky showing up at the right time at the right place and catch something. I'm hearing some noises in the background. I can't tell. It was a car air conditioning. Thought it was, now there you go, and that's a pretty good view of the other yard that's over here where he's going in. So we'll let the camera run right here for a minute, and maybe something really cool will happen. And then again, it might not. Alright, looks like he's going to get tucked up in there, so it's a pretty good opportunity here just to take a look at the whole entrance to this yard so you can see how big it is. It's a good sized yard. Oh, look sitting there. Look at there. Ain't that pretty? Oh, but it's not lit up. Oh, how wonderful it would be to see this guy pull out and head out on the track. You know, it might happen. We got a conductor there in a green vest getting ready to come into the frame. He could have been throwing that track to let the big guy pull out. That'd be awesome. Looks like he's an intermodal. So let's see what happens here. Oh, he's climbing up on it. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. I'd rather be lucky than good. Give me some lights. I don't see any smoke coming from the diesel. So, could be something, could be nothing. We'll stick around. We got about 15 minutes here before we have to leave to be where we're at tonight. Let's see what happens. Stick around. Oh! That is a good sign. That's a good sign. Uh-oh, is that smoke? Is that smoke from him? Or is that a truck in the distance? I think that's something in the distance. Come on. Uh-oh, now that's him. Is that him moving? Listen. He's moving. Yay. I don't know what this guy's going to do. Let's just watch through the yard here. I know he's going to have to come out here on the main line, but he might be a complete train. He might not be. He might be going to pull out and then back into the yard on the right and pick something else up, but then again, he could be good to go. Look at this big monster come slinking out through here. Get a little bit tighter. See if I can get a pick on him. Something worthy to put up there. Oh, come on, camera, act right. That ought to be pretty good right there. Get you some, get you some. Like a big old black snake, but he's not a black snake. Big old multicolored snake coming out of a hole. see if we can follow him through here a little bit. Jugga, 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 jugga. Oh, now he's giving it something. Big old dirty. Big dirty. All right, let's go back here and concentrate on the train and see what's happening. Look at that. What's that on top? Well, it's a 53-foot well car. So I guess it's a 53 on top and probably a 40 on the bottom. JB Hunt. They almost act like they own the railroad down here. Oh, look at that. Florida East Coast. Thought that was TTX. Wow, stacking 3 high only. I can see on the side of the JB Hunt cars. Wonder where they, let me show you that right quick. Wonder where they can run them 3 high at. That'd be interesting to see, wouldn't it? Oh, looky here, aren't they pretty? 53-foot well cars. Who are they? FEC, nice and shiny. Look at that. If y'all ain't figured it out by now, I love intermodal. I love intermodal. That horn you hear is this big guy here blowing the crossing down here at, I don't know the name of that road. I'll get it and put it in the video. Got some Schneiders. Got some CSX Intermodal in there. Yep, big tall ones for 53. Now that's interesting. Snyder's says stack only 2 high. Wonder why that is. FEC. If any of you guys know what FEC stands for, let me know. Arr, look at the big CSX Intermodal. Arr. And this guy is still slinking out from back in there. These guys are running single stack here. You see the double stacks coming all the way out from in the back. Oh no, he's not going. Well, I guess he'd be yard speed here. He's still pulling out. Seems like a pretty long intermodal here. He might not be picking up anybody. All right, Big Daddy. You're gonna have to go here in a little bit. Give this thing some throttle. Now there goes one in. I'll get out here and see if I can't befriend somebody that'll let me get close to that intermodal yard and get you guys some pictures. See, I know there's a little glare on the camera there. Let me pull this back out a little bit. These yellow cars are Florida East Coast. I thought that railway went out of business. Shows you how much I know, right? Big TTX, DTTX, more Hunt cars, old style well cars. The sun just came out and it got hot again. Ah, here comes another one. Look at this thing. I can't wait to get my track put together so I can put some of these on it. big 53 foot. I'm guessing that's probably a 40 foot underneath it. That just looks cool going down the railroad though. Boy, this thing is long. He's still coming out. Oh, come on. Please stay back there. You guys can't see it, but we just had a tractor trailer pull off on the other side of the road. Looks like he's gonna be coming up here. Okay, he's stopping in the gravel. I thought for sure he was gonna block my view. I'm looking through the cracks in the car, and this train is just still coming. He's still coming out of the yard. Hey, you hear that thunk, thunk, thunk? We talked about that in the Ram rail grinding video. Looks like he might be picking up a little bit of speed too. God, if I wasn't going where I was going tonight, I'd jump in there and run over to the Graham interlocking crossing and grab this guy. All right, I see the tail of this thing coming. It's right on time too, because I'm like, oh, boy, those are pretty. Need to paint them. I'm gonna have to get down the road. So we're gonna follow the tail of this thing on by. Let you see what it looks like going over the hill here, and then we're gonna call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I told you in the beginning, sometimes I'm lucky, and I'd rather be lucky than good. Just rolled up here, throw the camera out, and kaboom! Yeah, here comes the last one now. Awesome! I tell you what, these right here look brand new. Look at the trucks on them. The truck housing is black, but the wheels have already started to rust brown. For you detailers out there, that's some good look at those. Check it out a little bit so you can see it. And here comes the end. As my son would say, yeehaw, Pa. And we're going to turn this up here so you can see what it looks like going over the hill. Now this guy right here is headed down to the Graham interlocking crossing, the diamond, as I like to refer to it, as the Charlotte diamond. So if you haven't looked at that video, here in a few minutes you're going to see a pop-up on the left that says click here to watch more videos. Click that, go to my playlist, and find the one for the Charlotte diamond. And this train will be passing that area, oh, I'd say probably in about, hell, as long as he is, he may already be there. So there you go, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, rate, comment, share. Y'all take care. See ya. Bye. Now I need some Copenhagen.